Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Oh, baby, all right. So, we got a lot to talk about. We have tons of stuff and so little time to do it in. Um, so yeah. um, let's see. And my nose is running like a track star. So just bear with me, folks. It's you know, fall season. Well, not officially yet, but the way the weather's been changing and everything like that, I just been ridiculous. The allergies, allergies are kicking in. That's what it is. And so I'm going to pull through. I'll be all right. So it is what it is. um. Oh yeah, forgot to do the gimmicks. Forgot about these. The shout outs and stuff. Um. Big shout out to everybody over at the Dorkening Podcast Network. You guys are amazing. I love you all. You guys are truly outrageous, and you guys are just number one. So you guys check it out for yourselves over at the Dorkening, wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. They have tons of shows. You love them just as much as I do. Listen to them all, and wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, and you can also check it out also on YouTube as well too. Um, Big shout out to Carrie and her crew over at the Owlite Productions. Everybody there is amazing, and glad to be a part of the owl the Owlite army as well too. You guys are awesome. You guys are truly awesome. And you could also check it out over on YouTube as well too. Um, you could also check out Crypto Nightmare, my friend Tails, and she got some game. She plays some video games. Check it out. She also has a show coming up that I'm going to be a part of. Um, which we actually gave it a name. We're going to call it Crypto Slam, and so yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. Going to have a lot of fun with that, and when we go on when I have her on next time, we'll tell her she'll tell you more about it and everything like that. So it's going to be very interesting. But you could also follow Crypto Nightmare. You can check it out over on YouTube. And also shout out to Melly Playful and Tango over at Melly Playful and Tango over on YouTube. Check them out. They do well. Um, whatever video games that they have up and everything like kind of like what I said last week. Um, we're all with you and everything. So and health is more important, as I said. So we'll still support you in every way. So definitely worth taking care of. And this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games. M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You can trade in your old video games and consoles, retro video games, accessories, and systems. You can trade in your old DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items. Excuse me, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. And if you happen to be in Southington, Connecticut, on vacation or otherwise, and you want to check out this wonderful store, I strongly suggest that you do. It's an it's an amazing store, and who knows, maybe you'll see me do um, shopping or otherwise. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. You'll love it just as much as I do. Check it out over on the website. At they also have a list of events too, so definitely worth checking out. And you can check out their website over at mjvideogames.com. Uh, Also, Hardcore Sweet Bakery uh, in Southington. They have some wonderful, wonderful meals. Not meals, but pastry and everything to cleanse your palate and everything. If you have that sweet tooth and everything, you just want to check it out. Um, so go ahead, check it out. HardcoreSweetBakery.com. And check out Purgatory Coffee in Southington. Um, some wonderful home brewed coffee, and definitely worth checking out at purgatoryroasters.com. And also, speaking of brewing, check out Witch Doctor Brewing Company over at witchdoctorbrewing.com, where they make tons of amazing, amazing home brewed beer. I love it. You'll love it. And for your reading pleasure of comic books, check it out over at boomtubecomics.com. Oh, I don't know what's been going on with the East Coast lately, but it's been hot as hell over here. It's been 90 degrees this week. Today's been feeling like 100, and I was out doing errands and stuff like that, and I had a hard time breathing. I literally could not breathe. It was so friggin' hot. It was like I couldn't stand it. So I went and got some ice cream, even though I'm a diabetic and whatnot. Um, so I never tried these until now. Until now, because I'm doing a live taste test and everything like that. So I figured I'd share it with you. I wanted to do my own video of it because it just came. These just came out just recently, and it's Dragon Sweet Chili Takis. I've never had Takis before, so I saw the cover of this with because it has a dragon on it, and I figured, why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and open these, check these out, see what it's all about. Smells good. I like it. Has a nice aroma to it, and so yeah, um, yeah. So here we go. I'm gonna try it. See what we got here. That's actually not bad. For someone who never tried Takis before, it's actually not that bad. Um, all things considered, because Takis has a reputation of burning your mouth. Yeah, it has that reputation of burning your mouth. And I'm not gonna lie, these are actually pretty good. I don't know if I can just find a spot to put these in temporarily. But yeah, actually pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't eat too many of them because from what I understand, I think the blue ones, the ones that had the blue tortillas, I think they're the highest ones. I forget which. I might have to do a test on that. But um, but yeah, um, so yeah, they're actually pretty good. I recommend it. Um, that for a bit later. Um, so how's everybody doing? Chat's live. I'm live. Everything, and we're gonna have a good time. I'm like, I'm like bumming it today. But I do have a couple of obituaries to give out. Jimmy Buffett and Steve Harwell passed away. Um, within a couple of days of each other. A couple of days apart. Um, I know there was another singer who passed away too. I forgot the guy's name, but he done Dreamweaver. Good song. I love that song. Um, but I forgot his name. But I'll remember his name and I'll put it in the uh 2023 year end review when we do the celebrity, the celebrity. Anywho, um, so yeah, Jimmy Buffett, Steve Harwell. Um, Steve Harwell, he's front man for Smash Mouth. Um, had such great hits as All Star and that's it. Nah, I'm kidding. No, All Star and Walking on the Sun. That one's a good song too. Um, I wish we could play some of the music, but copyright YouTube. they they shy at that. Kind of bummed out because you need music for stuff like that. Plus, I would have came out to Shrek. I would have done Shrek. This is my swamp. Oh, come on, Shrek. We're making waffles. No, you're not, donkey. You're not making a damn thing. You really are an ass. Well, no kidding. I'm not going crazy here. Anywho, but yeah, he has some really good. Steve Harwell has some really good songs and everything, and I listen to Smash Mouth every now and then. Good group, good group, and everything, and yeah, he will be missed. Jimmy Buffett. Need we say more about Jimmy Buffett? He is uh, a legend. A lot of people love him. A lot of people love him. Um, when you think of Jimmy Buffett, you think of Margaritaville, hamburgers, and cheeseburgers in paradise. Um, became so popular that he has some restaurants, um, hotels, a blender, and yeah, it's really good. He's really good, and with his merchandise, he has tons of merchandise and makes was making so much money off of the merchandise and excuse me. and the resorts and everything like that, and it's just truly amazing. And his songs are class. His songs are classic. Like I said, Cheeseburgers in Paradise, and of course Margaritaville, um, which is happened to be one of my favorites. And but I'm not going to sing it because I also changed some of the words, and instead of Margaritaville, I called it Marijuanaville. So, but again, it is what it is, and everything. And my nose is running again. So, anywho, um, but yeah, rest in peace, Jimmy, and rest in peace, Steve. And let's do a moment of silence. I miss you. So, episode 4 of Ahsoka. Good episode, really good episode. Moving on. Um, so the Little Mermaid came out at the end. Came out last week. I finally got around to watching it. I saw it yesterday, as a matter of fact. I watched it yesterday. It's on Disney Plus right now. I strongly recommend watching it. Now, normally I would do usually I would just say it's a good movie, good, moving on. But, out of all since word got out that the Little Mermaid, the live action Little Mermaid, make that clear, um, came out, was being released in the theaters and everything. I defended this movie like God knows more times than I did with Aladdin and The Lion King combined, and it was really good. I saw the movie. Um, I thought it was pretty good, and some of the changes that that they made in the movie. I don't really want to spoil anything, but I kind of do, because because in the animated film they referenced how Ariel, when Ariel said in the animated film that she's 16 years old, and excuse me, and you know that growing up watching that, it's like, really, it's like she's saying, saying that she's 16 years old, and we don't know how old Prince Eric is. But you know, I like how they don't mention their age. Her Ariel's age in this one. I'm glad for that, because you know what, it just seems so wrong seeing a 16-year-old girl, and we don't know how old um Prince Eric is. And it's like, well, it's the time back then. It's like, we don't know how it was back then, but still, it's like a scratch on my. I guess so. Anywho, but yeah, it it's not bad. It's not. This live action movie is not that bad. And let's make one thing perfectly clear: Flounder is not supposed to be. Flounder is not supposed to be based off of an actual flounder, because the flounder has the eyes on one side, the both eyes on one side. I mean, obviously, apparently, a lot of people forgot that from Little Nemo, or Finding Nemo, right, I should say. And because that's a flounder. That's what a flounder looks like, you know. And the flounder in the animated movie doesn't even look like a flounder either. So there, that should make, you know, that should, you know, clarify anything, because flounder is the fish's name. That's his name. His name is Flounder. And flounder is actually based off of a tropical fish. That's what it's called. Does it have like a specific name or anything like that? Type, a specific type of fish. It just says tropical fish. So, yeah. And there you go. And Sebastian, I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. Um, King Triton, um, needs to have more. He just seems too soft when trying to be um, a king. Because in the cartoon he sounded like a king. He was sounding like a king and everything like that. He had the power. This one, he was sounding more like Jason Momoa in Aquaman, and it just needed more enthusiasm, I guess you could say, because it was like, as long as you live under my ocean, as long as you live under my ocean, you do as I command, or some shit like that. And then the cartoon is like, as long as you live under my ocean, you will listen to me. You will do as I say. Don't you talk back to me. As long as you live under my ocean, you will do as you're told. I am never. No, but that's it. Um, I will say, you know, but definitely um, didn't have my doubts, but you know, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, she pulled it off well. I mean, there were some lines in there where it did, sound a little bit like the original voice, Pat Carroll. It was amazing. It was really amazing, and I was like, wow, I just had chills. They're multiplying, and I'm losing control. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was, for what it was pretty good. The song, the songs, um, as memorable as they are in the animated film, they're just as good. Um, in this one, um, they added some new songs in there. Um, they gave Prince Eric more dialogue in this one. It's pretty interesting that that Prince Eric has a mother in this one, and what what was very interesting too is that in the animated version, you know, about how Ursula was, you know, once was in the at one time in the castle. She was like, kind of like how Jafar was in Aladdin, but she just kept, she wanted all this, because the magic that she was learning, she was becoming more and more evil, and it was really, you know, and of course because of her powers and everything, in her beliefs and stuff like that. She got banished. But in this one, I mean, they kind of did the same thing. However, uh, instead of being, the king's head and everything like that, or whatever, she was both Triton and Ursula are siblings, and it just didn't make it. At first it seemed weird. It's like, really, they went that route? I'm like, okay, seems weird, but And the ending, I don't know if I should get that. Fuck it, it's spoilers. I already spoiled some of it already anyway. But it just seemed I thought that Prince Eric was going to save the day, but no, Ariel does, and yeah, and oh yeah, and but the actual ending and everything, I thought it was really well done. I thought it was really good. So, um, and basically how Ariel's mother, how they mentioned how she passed away, which they never did in the animated film. I thought it was really cool too. Um, but yeah, it nonetheless, for what it was pretty good film, and I strongly recommend everybody watching it. So yeah, so there. That's right. I defended this movie and I defended it well. However, if you think I'm going to defend Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, that's it. I've seen pictures of that. I've seen all the pictures I needed to see, and I agree with the little people. Um, yeah, they should have went with them instead of actually you know, getting like teenagers or adults or some shit like that to play them, and it's an insult. And same thing with the Wonka movie, which I'm probably not even going to watch either because of that one. Because of Hugh Grant's playing an playing the head Oompa Loompa, and I'm like, really, really, of all, like I said, all the actors you could have picked, of all the little people you did that you could have had an opportunity to pick, you went ahead and you went with Hugh Grant, who's not even a little person. I mean, really? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It's like, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure disappointment. I guess I'm stalling here. It's like I got a friggin' headache. I don't blame Peter Dinklage for being upset, and I actually agree with him that you know the opportunity was there, and you didn't didn't pick it Hollywood, especially you Disney. You know, so yeah. I mean, the actress playing Snow White, I don't have a problem with. I mean, that's that's the least bit of my worries. It's just the fact that that there's no actual little people playing the dwarves, and I'm not too happy about that. I just think that that's a slap in the face and an insult, and definitely I will not see it. But I'll still look at the trailer, and then I'll make my final decision, and then I'll see about it for what it is. But I'm not gonna watch the movie. Then I'm just gonna look at the trailer, and then I'll have my final say on it, and we'll leave it at that. How's that? I try to, I wanted to defend this movie when when the announcement comes out, but you know, I think Disney broke me on this one. It's like, ooh, Tom Dog's been defending this movie, and he's defending that movie, and he defended Aladdin and like tons of times, and strangely enough, he likes the Little Mermaid movie, live action. Who knew? But for what it is, but now we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him good. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, Tom Dog. Let's see. Let's see. Talk defend this movie called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Try it out, pal. And all I gotta say is, oh bother. All right, let's see. Okay, Starfield came out. A couple of days ago, and let me ask you something. How are you liking the game? How are you liking it? I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful for what it is. And so yeah, we're gonna check this out. We're gonna check this game out. 'Cause I didn't create the character because there's a piece in there that I want to defend, which is what I want to talk about. And of course, I turn the volume off so you won't hear anything. So the handy button. Okay. So, oh, oh yeah, it's loading. Sorry. Oh, God damn you. There we go. Now we got another loading screen. But for what it is, it's a good game. You can play it right now on Game Pass, which is what I did. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of this dialogue here. Gotta wait. Some talkity 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 talk. Talk, talk, talk. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, that. Right. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, because I'm a little overweight, so yeah. So I'm supposed to do the biometric. So, okay, save here. Yeah. Here. Facial hair. Go. Eyes. There we go. Brown. That. Good. Okay. Hey, we got a back. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting myself in the game. So yeah. So I am doing this and everything. And we'll explain it all after in a few minutes. Okay. So background. We have our choice of either beast hunter, bouncer, bounty hunter, uh, chef. Almost said chief there. Almost. Um, cyber runner, cyberneticus or whatever. I don't know. Diplomat, explorer, gangster, homesteader, industrialist, long hauler, pilgrim, Professor Ronan, sculptor, soldier, space scoundrel, xenobiologist, and file not found. I am picking. I am picking soldier and background traits. Now this is the part where some people were were questioning because of the fact that pronouns. And to be quite honest with you, I like that there's an option that we can pick. So if you don't like it, hey, that's your opinion. But for me, you can pick from three traits, and just want to know. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So what's wrong? What's wrong with that? Okay. You either identify as a he or him, a she or her, she, her, and they, them. Okay. So what's the problem? I don't see the problem. So, okay, so we got alien DNA, dream home, empath, extrovert, uh, three-star collector, settler, hero worship, that introvert, kid stuff, um, neon street rat, raised enlightened, raised universal, serpent embrace space, um, taskmaster, terra firma, uh, united colony, united colonies, native. Let's see, you gain access to special unified colonies, dialogue options, and better rewards for some missions given by the faction. However, crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. So I'm going to fix that. So, okay, we're looking at everything. Everything is okay. Boop, 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 doo. So, background soldier. Uh, got, got three traits there. There you go. Um, pronoun. Like I said, you can you can choose. You have the choice, the option of choosing he or him, she, her, or they, them. I'm picking they, them just to piss people off who don't like pronouns, who don't like pronouns. I am choosing that. In reality, I'm not identified as a they, them. I am identified as a he, him. But I'm an ally. I'm a pronoun ally. You have a problem with that? Now's your chance to change it. So, but this is my choice. This is the character whom I pick because I'm a hero worshiper. I'm a hero worship. I'm an introvert and United Colonies native. There's absolutely nothing wrong, and with that as well too. So, so we are going to name the character. There. Tom. So, okay, we are confirming. There. Okay. You're fine with so, so yeah, we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that. So, but yeah, that is Starfield. It looks fine. It looks fine. I don't have a problem with it. Looking forward to playing more about it, but I wanted to save it at that point because I wanted to show people um, what the problem is. You know, there's pronouns in the game. Big deal. Who gives a fuck? if you have a pronoun, you have a pronoun problem, then 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 something's wrong with you. Because you know what? I give ignorant people a pronoun too. There's some ignorant people. There's some ignorant people. Um, Probably watching right now. I'm not, my loyal fans and everything. I don't have a like I said, I don't have a problem with. But there's always an ignorant person walking the earth, and you know who I and my fans out there that are watching right now. Shout out to you all. But I want to share something with you. You want to know who I call ignorant people? Because like I said, I give all ignorant people pronouns, and I identify these ignorant people as assholes. They don't like that very much. So, so little fun thing to share with everybody, to my brilliant fans out there, that if you ever have to deal with any of these ignorant people who like to have a big problem of pronouns, tell them tell them that you're a pronoun too. And then when they ask what are they, you tell them you're an asshole. There you go. Little thing. They can get pissed off all they want, but it's the truth. And there's a lot of assholes, a lot of ignorant assholes out there walking the earth, and it's sad. It's really sad. Uh, it really is. And and they're saying that some of these you know people who are pissed off about the game are saying that the game is woke. How? How is it woke? Just because of an option you don't have to pick? I mean, really? I mean, really? Think about that. It's like the option you don't even really have. You don't have to pick that option, and they're saying that the game is woke, and I'm like, really? Who cares? Like, it's a pronoun. It's like it doesn't. Like, if it doesn't, you know, the pronouns are there for those who are identified as that. I mean, really? It's like I don't get it. It's like no one's telling you to you know the game is not telling you to play. It's like, oh, you have to be a they or them. You don't have to be. No one's asking you to. No one's telling you to. You know that supervisor from Office Space. He's not Mr. Lumberg or something, like Bill Lumberg or whatever his name is. He's like, yeah, can you be identified as a them or they? Okay, that would be. Nobody's like that. Nobody's like that. Like I said, if and so what? What's wrong with a little bit of an option? It's like, yeah, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. Big fucking deal. And yeah, you know, it's all over the place. But what's wrong with a little variety? There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You know, when you watch something on TV, when you watch something on TV or on digital streaming media, everybody's saying, "Oh, why is that got to be thrown into my face?" Well, there's a solution to that if you have a problem with it. It's called a remote control. I mean, you have your channel buttons if you're watching, if you're actually watching TV, or if you're on digital streaming, they have buttons here. Um, and then you have have plenty of options to, you know, you have plenty of options to choose for whatever app that you're on. You know, I mean, it's amazing how what kind of stuff that you can watch. You know, it's really amazing. You know, and so you could just turn it off that way. You can, or just hit that little red button there, shows you the turn off button. So you have all these buttons here. You have all these buttons here. You're watching TV. You have some random buttons here, and if that doesn't, if those don't work, simply right here, and listen to the music that you love. No one's telling you how to. No one's telling you, oh, you have to watch that show. Watch whatever you want. Well, variety. It's called choice. Freedom of choice. Learn to use it, and learn to use the remote control the right way instead of shoving it up your ass. Same thing with the comic books. Same deal. You have a problem with a certain comic book character, then do me a favor. Don't read that comic book if you have a problem. Doesn't bother me none. Doesn't bother me none. I love all the kind of comic books out there. Cheesy or lame or awesome doesn't matter. I'll read them. I'll read them. I love comic books. Oh, it was here. Okay. So it shouldn't have to be a big deal. Shouldn't have to be a big deal, because personally it's not a big deal. So if you have a problem with a certain comic book, then then you know what? Don't read it. Don't buy it. Stay away from it. If you're that butthurt about a certain character who you found out later was gay, or a new character who is gay. Same thing with a video game. Same thing with a video game. If you have that big of an issue, do me a favor. Do the research before you buy the game, before you pre-order the game. This way here you're not wasting any money, because then you know right off the bat what you're dealing with. Or simply do me this favor. Or actually, a friend of mine will do it for me. Alexa, turn off Cortana. Thank you. See? My console is now turned off. See? Don't have to worry about it. So, and anyways, if you really feel that deeply butthurt about a certain video game, then do me this favor. Unplug your gaming console. Take the game, first take the game out. If you have a physical copy, take the game out, put it in the case, put it aside, unplug your console, sell all your shit. Because apparently, you're not used to having a video game. If you feel that deeply about it, and I'm not trying to be, you know, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything like that because you know what? I'm just telling it like it is because I'm tired of people getting so pissed off about video game, about stuff and about certain things. Same thing with social media. Same thing on social media. If you don't like what you see on there, then do me a favor. Don't even be on social media. Stop it. Stop with this constant bullshit complaining because it's not getting anywhere. It's not. Like what you like and fuck whoever thinks that you shouldn't have to have fun. And it's like you know what you like. That's on you. No one should have to change your mind just because they're not happy. It's like really, what are we, kindergartners, or I mean, are we in elementary school, or are we, civilized adults that know how to play a video game? I mean, really, everybody's got to have a big deal about their like not thrown into your face. You can pick whatever you want. You're a he, you're a she, you're they. Who cares? Pick one and shut the fuck up. Really, call choice. Deal with it. You know, and and the other day too, uh, Volition, makers of Saints Row, have shut their doors completely, and it's because of the bad sales from Saints Row 2022. And from what I understand, I guess they said the developers originally kind of pissed off the fans of the original because of some comments that were said. Um, they could have just said we're going to we're rebooting the franchise and we're going a whole new direction. I think that I think that could have been good, but excuse me, but because of the how should I say this, the buggy mess of a video game seemed to be um, the straw that broke the camel's back. Um, I don't understand. I don't get how the game is woke when I've seen gameplay footage of it and it doesn't seem woke. It's just a buggy, shitty mess. And so yeah, and there's no. It doesn't look like there's any signs of any updates or anything like that. So it is what it is, and yeah, it doesn't look good at all. So yeah, but Volition, I gotta say, I think on paper, I'm sure it was nice to see a Saints Row comeback, but me personally, I think would I actually lost my I actually was surprised to even see that there was going to be another Saints Row game coming out. and the fact that they were going to reboot the franchise um, really said a lot. And I was I was quite skeptical about checking this game out, and then but you know it just the gameplay because of the it's just like a buggy mess at the time. At the time, I don't know how good is it now because I know I can get it for free right now on the PlayStation Network, but I don't know. I really don't know. And to be quite honest with you, it it just didn't make any sense. It really didn't because after the fourth one, and then with Gat Out of Hell right after, I think that was it right there. It should have been it right there. Um, but it is what it is and everything. And I'm not gonna really question the game because I haven't played the remake, reboot and everything, so I can't really comment on it. But but it is sad to see Volition go, um, and everything because that means a lot of people losing their jobs and everything. So maybe there will be some some ray of hope where they could probably this game can be uh, bought by somebody and be able to you know make it better. I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you can turn chicken shit into chicken salad. I really don't. But you know, I mean, unless that's not the route they're going to go, they're just going to polish a turd and it's still a turd. Whatever. I really don't know. But nonetheless, it is interesting to see where Saints Row is going to come to um, on the heels of all this, and only time will tell. Is it going to be like you know something that should have been amazing? I don't know. Said play it. I mean, eventually I will, and then I can give my final word. But as of right now, you know, only time will tell. So, but nonetheless, like I said earlier, let's just play the game. You know, play our games and not have to worry. Choose whatever you want to. No one's forcing you to do. No one's forcing anything on you. Just play the game, enjoy it. If if it's not your cup of tea, then that's fine. There's other games out there that you can play, that sort of thing, and just let's just let's just play nights. You know, come on, come on. It's 2023. Let's just you know we're like 3 months. We're pretty much like 3 months away before the end of 2022. I'm at 2023. Sorry. We're in the ninth month here. We got 3 more months until the end of 2023. Let's 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 end things on a positive. Let's start ending things on a positive level instead of focusing all on the negatives. It's like if it if you're straight, fine. if you're gay, fine. It's like, let's just come together, not in a pervy way, but I'm just saying, let's just you know continue. Let's go back to where we were all friends, and having inviting you over to the barbecue, and not have you know you know politics get into the way of enjoying things that you know you know and have politics interfere with our fun, because that's all they're doing. That's all it is. It's just, you know people want to throw in politics into everything. It's like, fine, if that's not how you want to be, then that's fine. Just just leave us alone. Leave the other people alone. It's not gonna. Let's just stop with the bullshit. Let's just stop it. It's 2023, or we're coming to the end of 2023. Let's just come on. It's been like this all year. I'm just tired. I'm 45. I'm old, tired. I have to deal with fucking children. I mean, really. It's just, it is what it is, folks. But let's let's all just be one big happy family. You know, holidays are going to be coming soon, and let's just enjoy our our time together while we still can. Stop being called the divided states of America. Let's be united like we've been before, because united we stand, divided we fall. That's what it is. You know, some of this stuff didn't bother us before. I don't know why it's bothering us now. We're probably never going to know. We're never going to know the answer to that. There's a lot of hate in this world, and there's not enough positive energy to get rid of all that slime. I don't even think that the Statue of Liberty is going to save us this time. But anyways, I love you. I love everybody who comes onto my channel and enjoying a good time. Let's have a good time here tonight. But sadly, that's all the topics. That's all the topics I have. Um, but I am actually getting tired. Not tired of the bullshit, because I can handle that. I'm just tired in general because I had a pretty busy day, and plus it's been hot as hell, so I've been exhausted. Plus, also, I'm just like, trying not to sneeze again because I ran out of tissues. No, keep your dirty thoughts to yourself. Dirty. I'm kidding. I love you. Love you all. Love you all. With that being said, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's show, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Um, thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment down below if you have you played Starfield, and if you do, what you think about it. Um, let us know in the comment section down below. Also, ringy dingy that bell so you stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And also, support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing you could do for us small streamers like myself, and we will love you forever. We will worship the ground that you walk on. Every step that you take, we just, kiss that part that you just stepped on, even if it's on dog shit. We'll I don't know. I can't say for anybody, for all the other small streamers who do that, but if you accidentally step in dog shit and there's stuff right there, I will be more than happy to kiss where you step, even if there's dog shit. And believe me, but I just want you to know that that dog shit is not from my ass. Even though I identify myself as a dog, you know, see, pronoun. I hope everybody's okay with that because I wonder if that makes me a furry. Shout out to my furry friends out there who get that joke. But anyways, we will love you forever. We really will, and we will worship the ground that you walk on with every step that you take. But you got to do this one thing in order to do so. We, you know, I mean, I gotta know who's willing to do this one thing so that I know where I can follow them, and then I can walk behind them on my hands and knees and kiss the ground while they're walking. That sort of thing. But you know, but there's only that one thing you really got to do, and it's very important to do. And that's face hug. That subscribe button. We will see you all again here next week. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel, and we will have fun. We will always have fun here because you're here. You're here. I can't even fucking talk tonight, but you're here. And I hope you'll be here again next week. Bring your friends. Invite. The more, the merrier. Because this is the place where we start the weekend early. The weekend, and we like to start. I like to start things early. So yeah. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you do. Have fun. If you're out on the East Coast and having to deal with all this heat, stay safe out there. Cool down. Stay hydrated. You know the deal. And we hope to see you all here again at this party next week. And like I said, invite your friends. Invite everybody. This is the party, as always. The more, the merrier. But if you assume that we had cake, it's a lie because I didn't say we did. But you gotta bring your own beer. And I, but seriously though, I really do love you all, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We'll see you next week. on the biggest party of the that starts the weekend early because this is your show, not mine. It Even though I'm the host of the party, this party's for you. So tell your friends. Tell your friends. They can tell their friends. Their friends can tell their friends, and you know the drill. You know, spread the word. Spread the word that there's a party every Thursday night, and you're invited. There's an asshole by the name of Tom Dog who don't know what he does or don't know who he is, but he throws one hell of a party. So do that, and we'll see you all again here next week. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying, take care. So long. Peace. Love you all.